it's time to learn about some new rhythms. And today, the big new thing that we're dealing with is eighth rests. This is an eighth rest. An eighth rest gets the same amount of time as an eighth note, which means half of our usual quarter note beat. So half of a beat. So when we count with eighth notes, we usually say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. So if you look in your book at the top of page 18, you're going to see something that looks like this, plus yours has a third row. All right? So we have, for starters, just a set of eighth notes. So let's practice. How would we count those? We would say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and every time we said something that a note was over would be when we would play. So let me do this and then you can hear it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I know this is really basic, but please go ahead and clap this top rhythm along with me. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Easy peasy. All right, so now what we have is an eighth rest. So an eighth rest can take the place of 1/8 note. So if you look, you can actually see how here and in your book even better, the eighth rests and eighth notes line up. So we have rest, play, rest, play, rest, play, rest, play. Now if we write our counting underneath, it's going to be exactly like up above. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But remember, this is an eighth rest, and a rest means silence. So it's actually going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're going to be waiting during the eighth rests. Let's clap that with me, please. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do it one more time. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Very nice. If you're still having trouble with that, the beauty of a video is you can always just go back a little bit and redo it with me. All right, now let's complicate this a little bit more, because you know how we love to make things complicated, right? All right, so the third rhythm that was written at the top of page 18 in your book is this one, and I apologize for my sloppy musical notation handwriting here, but try not to waste too much of your time. All right, so here we have eighth rest, eighth note, quarter note, eighth rest, eighth note, quarter note. So if we write the counting underneath, remember eighth notes, 1 and, so an eighth note and an eighth rest would be the 1 and. Quarter note is the same as 2 eighth notes, so we would be saying 2 and. We'll put it in parentheses so we know that it counts as part of that one note. Next number would be 3. Eighth note is and then here we have 4, and the and is part of the 4. So some people would count it 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I want you guys to be in the habit of thinking the ands, because that way you don't accidentally make this note too long or too short. All right? So let's try clapping this one. Again, you're going to say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and really steady. Anytime a note, not a rest, a note is above what you're currently saying, you're going to be clapping. 1 and 2 and ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do that again. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One last time. Ready, set, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And that is eighth notes and eighth rests. We'll see you next time.